Good evening and welcome to the Autism Puzzle. I'm Jared Smalley.
And I'm Ellie Merritt. We are glad that you are here tonight for an important hour. We plan to share some critical information, tell inspiring stories, and answer any questions you might have about the autism spectrum disorder.
And we've tonight assembled a panel of experts for you. Our call 4 lines are open for you for any autism-related questions you may have, from warning signs and diagnosis of autism to potential therapies or even long-term care and assistance. We've assembled experts representing Ocali, Autism Speaks, Step by Step Academy, the Learning Spectrum, and Autism Society of Central Ohio. Our phone number, 614-821-4444.
And new to the show this year, we also have experts here at the station as part of our live chat on Facebook. This is neat. You can pull it up on your phone or tablet. Just go to the NBC4 Facebook page and you'll see our live chat there at the top of the page. You can ask our experts a question there. Again, that's at the NBC4 Facebook page for our Autism Puzzle live chat.
Let's start with the basics. Autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a group of developmental disabilities that can cause significant social, communication, and behavioral challenges. People with ASD may communicate, interact, behave, and learn in ways that are different from most other people. Some warning signs for ASD include avoiding eye contact or social interactions, repetitive actions and habits, delays in speech or loss of speech skills, repeating or echoing of phrases in place of normal language, and extreme sensory sensitivity to noise or lighting. Now, first up tonight, new research from the University of North Carolina. It's a small study, but it's getting a lot of attention.
Some are even calling it a breakthrough, and here's why. Its first of its kind study accurately predicts autism in infants.
A new study out of North Carolina igniting new excitement for early detection of autism in some children.
It's an exciting study because it takes us closer to where we start to see some of these changes in the brain.
Dr. Pankari Vandana is a child psychologist at Nationwide Children's Hospital, working with children on the autism spectrum. She says early detection is critical, getting children the help and the therapies they need to thrive in life. And this new study aims to diagnose children earlier than ever. In the study, researchers at UNC used brain scans to predict which babies would be diagnosed with autism. The scans were taken at 6 months, 12 months, and 2 years, and looked at brain volume. The scans were taken on 109 high-risk babies who had older siblings with autism, and 42 infants with no family history of autism. With the scans, researchers were able to predict with an 80% accuracy rate which babies who had an older sibling with autism would be diagnosed with autism.
So what's exciting about this study is that we're actually able to look at brain scans, and again, this is the first study and it's a small population, but now the thought is to actually try to find some brain changes in the brain of 6 to 12 months old and then be able to predict at a later time if they're going to actually meet the criteria for autism.
And that's the bottom line. This study takes us closer to being able to diagnose babies before they even turn 1. It's a small study, needs more research, but imagine what that means for the future of autism therapies and the difference it could make being able to help children on the spectrum years earlier. With all the stress, anxiety, and worry parents go through, this new piece of the puzzle offers new hope for those parents.
So from a parent's perspective, there is a lot of anxiety when you have a child already diagnosed and you have another one where you don't know which way it's going to go. So to be able to have that information may be very helpful for some parents to be able to sort of plan.
But what about new treatments and therapies for autism? Another first-of-its-kind study out of Duke University aimed to look at something brand new. Researchers wanted to see if children on the spectrum would benefit from a transfusion of their own umbilical cord blood containing rare stem cells.
Right before the age of 2, we were noticing some things that were peculiar.
Gracie would be off to herself in her own world.
Happy birthday to you.
A lot of hand movements.
Kicking, screaming, spitting, hitting. We would have tantrums pretty much daily. The day-to-day life was definitely a struggle.
3 months after her second birthday, we we received the diagnosis that she was autistic.
Oh, you beat me.
To see where she was and see where she is now, it's amazing. I would just say, I mean, it's a miracle.
I got an email one day that said Duke University was doing this study with cord blood stem cells and infusing it with kids with autism to see if it could help. And right away, I clicked respond, let's do it. It couldn't hurt.
We were willing to try anything at that point.
They did not tell us at all like what they expected it to do, so we really didn't know what to expect.
The study tested whether a child's own cord blood would be safe in treating autism. Cord blood, which is the baby's blood left over in the placenta or the afterbirth, after a baby's born, contains lots of different kinds of cells. In children with autism, we're relying on a cell that's in cord blood that's called a monocyte. Generally, we saw behaviors improve in the children at 6 months compared to their baseline studies.
Kitchen on today's table. You put the candle holder on the table and the candle on the candle holder.
We have to do and are doing a placebo-controlled randomized trial to really answer the question as to whether the cells are really making a difference or it's something else. We don't know if this therapy will be curative for autism, but I am hopeful that it could be curative in the long run.
Before this study, autism affected probably 75% of our day, and now autism maybe affects 10% of our day.
Cooper!
Was it the stem cells? All we know is that something happened to her. Like, whether it was the stem cells or whether it was natural progression
Or
at
was
this
it
point.
a combination?
Yeah, she got better. The tantrums just got way, way better.
She became more affectionate. She would hug you, kiss you more.
Social situations got better. She didn't freak out in a crowd as much.
You still see some of the small idiosyncrasies. It's still there. It's not a cure, but I think, again, it's supercharged her learning curve.
No, I got it.
The best compliment is we'll meet new people. We'll bring up the fact that Gracie has autism, and people are shocked. They're like, if you had not told me, I would have never known that your daughter has autism. Like, it's not the forefront of her anymore.
Fuzzbird. Gracie has changed a lot in these years. She used to like not talk, and she used to sometimes kick and fight. But now she doesn't do that anymore. She's very sweet, calm. I feel better. I like playing with my friends, and I just like play with my sister. Hey Grace, you're going higher than I am.
That's great. A year ago on this show, we reported on the fight for autism insurance parity in Ohio. Autism families have never been guaranteed coverage for scientifically proven therapies until now.
On January 4th of this year, Governor Kasich signed House Bill 463 into law, which mandates coverage for therapies until an affected person turns 14. And yesterday, a ceremonial signing by the governor extending autism health care. NBC4's Elise Chingari explains what this really means for families.
It's a huge step forward. I know there are a lot of people who struggle to get things covered, to, occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy. Those things aren't cheap. And those parents whose child hasn't managed to make it hasn't been able to get the Medicaid for a child with disability, they do have to pay out of pocket.
This is Jessica. She tells me her son Damien was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. Finding a school after his mom says he was bullied, and at the same time trying to find the right types of therapy hasn't always been easy. Damien is 6 years old today and in kindergarten and attends school online through Ohio Virtual Academy. Jessica says this bill is a big step forward. In the past, her son has been denied coverage because of his diagnosis.
It's like denying someone insurance because they had a heart attack. It's a pre-existing condition. That's not okay.
Weekly sessions of applied behavior analysis, also known as ABA therapy for a child with autism, was paid for all out of pocket. With this law passed, it provides more extensive coverage for those therapy sessions for ages 14 and under.
There are more people are aware, and now all we need is the acceptance. Acceptance is what we are fighting for. We're no longer fighting for awareness. We want the acceptance.
Governor John Kasich was eager to ceremonially sign this bill today.
This is really critical to a lot of people who didn't know if they would be bankrupted trying to get their kids help. So this bill is really going to make a big difference.
And a proposed law to help people who can't always speak for themselves is gaining support at the Ohio State House. Representatives heard testimony this week on the bill, inspired by a man with autism who was arrested for an OVI despite being sober. NBC4's Courtney Yoon was there for the hearing and explains what's next for this proposed legislation.
Diane Page still remembers the day her son Chris was arrested.
It was very traumatizing for him and for us.
Chris Page was stopped for speeding last March, but failed field sobriety tests. We told you his story in October.
In the video that you did, it was huge to see Chris with handcuffs on in the back after he told them he had autism. And that officer said, well, you may have this medical condition, but we're not doctors.
His drunk driving charges were dropped, but his family has been pushing for changes to protect people like Chris.
And if this can save time and money and give peace of mind to individuals that have the communication disability that want to sign up for this, then I think it's a wonderful thing.
Representative Scott Wiggum heard similar concerns from people in his district. He's sponsoring a bill to create a voluntary registry through the Bureau of Motor Vehicles for people with communication disabilities such as autism or deafness. The information would come up when an officer makes a stop.
Knowing what the officer is encountering and that gap of communication and closing that gap.
For the Page family, this is a big step in the right direction.
It's what we need. It's going to make a difference. It's going to make a huge difference in treating individuals like autism that's a communication disability with respect.
Ahead on tonight's show, a look at how artists with autism are finding a new support system to create and find their voice.
Oh, this is our friend Julia.
It made national headlines last month, the new character on Sesame Street, which sparked a national conversation about autism, and how Ohio's biggest sports arena transformed a storage closet into the first sensory-friendly space in sports. All that ahead on the Autism Puzzle. Yeah, we have so many great stories ahead for you in the next 47 minutes or so. Wanted to remind you that we are taking your calls tonight about the subject of autism and really anything you want to know about autism, from treatment to diagnosis to long-term care, anything that's on your mind. We have assembled a panel of experts here to take those questions for you. The phone number is 614-821-4444. Give us a call. Do not be shy. We're happy to answer whatever you may want to know.
Or hop on Facebook Live. Go to our NBC4 Facebook page. We have a live chat going on right now, right at the top of the page. And those experts you see right there, they are there for you to take your questions. That's what tonight is all about. We'll be right back.
If you're going to